What's going on, everybody? My name is ColdKiller0222 here. Today we're playing some Call of Duty with DGJHop 100.
Thank you.
Today what we're going to be talking about is the next Call of Duty. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be in space? These are the questions that we need to answer before we can fucking fully give our entire opinion. But as of right now, what everybody is speculating is that Call of Duty will be taking place in space. So DG, what is your opinion on this?
Alright, well, basically my opinion is basically like other people's, you know what I mean? Go back, boots on the ground, simple, basic Call of Duty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, other people can relate to me. It's basically all we wanted for like the past 2 years. Just simple Call of Duty. Because I don't think like the whole, like, boosters and like, like the thrust jump. I really don't like the movement. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Like they added a wall running. I mean, I think that's so cool. I mean, I think it's sick and everything. But it's just like when you're playing the game, it just doesn't feel right. You understand?
Yeah. It doesn't feel like Call of Duty
Like,
anymore. It feels like
yeah.
some other game.
Yeah, and we're starting to go into like the, Halo, Destiny, type of game, and it's just like I just really don't like that. I just want Call of Duty to stay simple, regular, how it always been.
And fun.
How it's
Most importantly.
and fun, yeah.
But see, here's what I think about the next Call of Duty. I don't want it to be in space. I want it to be boots on the ground. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's been playing Call of Duty for the past 2 years, if they've played it before Advanced Warfare, that's what they've been wanting to, because the movement is just so crazy now that you have to look out for people being so high above you. You have to fucking be sure that you know how to jump shot accurately. And, a lot of people who can't afford scuffs, and I'm not saying you have to have a scuff in order to be able to play, to jump and shoot at the same time, but without a scuff or without playing any other way differently than just X being your jump button, then it's gonna be harder. And I know they added in the bumper jumper feature where L1's your fucking jump button, or L2 is, but that really doesn't help because it just somewhat feels awkward.
I definitely agree, dude. Another point is like, just Call of Duty's moved too much to the future. Like I said before, it's really cool. I love it. It's a lot of fun. The future is just, it just sometimes makes you like think like, yo, is the future actually gonna be like this? You know what I mean? Like it gets you thinking. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's just cool, like in the trailers and everything. I completely understand.
In the trailer, it's cool.
But just yet.
Honestly, we also have to ask ourselves this question too. If the next Call of Duty comes out, are supply drops still gonna be like this? I know that David Vonderhaar said that he was not gonna. How the fuck does that happen? Okay, whatever. David Vonderhaar did say that we weren't gonna have to be buying fucking supply drops to get new weapons. I don't think he said that there weren't gonna be any new weapons at all, but he did say that he was not gonna make it to where fucking you have to buy supply drops in order to get these good weapons. And honestly, up until now, it's been a complete lie, just to shut us up for the moment. As of right now, there's a couple knife variants which I really didn't mind them being something you had to get out of a supply drop, because they did nothing other than being knife basically. But for right now, there's also the HG, whatever it's called, the new sniper, and the new pistol. Which, honestly, if you look at the Marshall 16, that shit is so overpowered.
That shit's way overpowered, dude.
They need to nerf it. Like, I don't care if fucking it only has like one shot in it and It's a one-shot weapon. It's like, I don't think pistols should be one-shot weapon anyway. It's fucking stupid that you're sitting here playing this game, and here comes a guy with a fucking knife just shooting you. Well, here comes a guy with a fucking I just said knife shooting you. With a fucking pistol just one-shotting you. Because I don't know about you, but every time I'm doing really good in Call of Duty, I'm always rushing around, I'm always getting up in people's faces, unless I'm using an AR. And when you're up in people's faces, especially 90% of the time, you're more than likely gonna get fucking killed by that pistol. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
So what do you think? Are
So yeah,
they gonna put back in supply drops?
well, like in the new Call of Duty, you know, everything being in space, and you kind of got some of the images, yeah, like some leak images of like, you know, like some like the story mode or just anything, bro. Just like an image of like how like the main menu or like anything would be like. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because someone posted up a video, I mean a picture up on Twitter, and they explained it that this is somewhat what the new Call of Duty is gonna look like, and it looked kind of like, you know, a big spaceship, which looked really cool and everything. And well, I really don't know, like, you can't really tell if there's gonna be supply drops or not. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because like right now, there's only leaked or just like showed us of what like a little bit of the game is gonna be like, not even, dude.
Yeah.
Just by a name and maybe like a picture describing how it's gonna be like. It doesn't give us that much information, so I have really no word for this. Like, honestly, supply drops, I mean, I wouldn't mind supply drops if they didn't have variants or add additional DLC weapons that you honestly have to buy to get, because like you have to be really lucky to get one of these DLC weapons. I've only gotten the brass knuckles out of literally all the DLC weapons.
Yeah.
Brass knuckles are awesome. They're really sweet.
I was reading on Reddit that the chances of you getting a weapon, one of the weapons, is fucking less than 1%.
Yeah.
And that's out of 100 something supply drops he opened, and less than 1% of them were weapons. So that kind of really puts into aspect how fucking hard it is to get a weapon to even begin with. So, also, like, I don't know if we talked about this, but in space, there's zero gravity, and in order to fucking even play, you're gonna have to be out there, you know, just fucking boosting around on a jetpack again. I mean, I guess they could always, like, put in, like, oh, hey, this is the future. We invented something that can make space have gravity now. Which, yeah, it sounds cool, I guess, but fuck. I still kind of want to keep it in it. Like, I would kind of want to keep all my shit on the ground. Which, honestly, if it goes to space and that's what they do, where you're in the air now, well, you're in space, but you stay on the ground still, I would honestly prefer that over staying in space and just fucking jumping around. But, you know, I guess like we all can't have what we want, and I understand that completely.
Oh wait, dude, damn.
Yo, shut up. But honestly, we all can't have our way. But I think if Call of Duty wants to continue being the great game it is, then they're gonna need to do something about about this shit. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Not a bad game. 39 in 8. Unfortunately, there's the guy on top of me, which, you know, it's never fun, especially if you're not, homophobic, or homo, or gay. I don't know what I should say because I know there's this whole debate going on, but I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead, leave a like. Maybe think about subscribing. Anything you have to say, DG?
Have a nice day.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Yo, kid. We're gonna have to do it again, dude. I don't like it, dude.